chances. They brought me alive, but got no alibi. It's a rebel's fight without an alibi. It's up my innocence without an alibi. Without an alibi.
Talk to me. We'll make a new tomorrow. Talk to me. What makes this happy face? Showing off, don't wanna have to wait tonight. Better off, I'm gonna find my way tonight. Won't you talk to me? I wanna heal your sorrow. Won't you talk to me? We'll make a new tomorrow. Won't you talk to me? What makes this happy face?
Barcelona sucks.
Hey everyone, welcome to the stream, FloSkiLL as always, and today we're back on the Mobile Mayhem EU League, and this time it's for a special event which is called Mobile Mayhem All-Stars. Basically what's going to all be about, we have two captains from our content creator team that were taking part, participating into this Mobile Mayhem League. We have on one side trashtalk that you can see right there on my right side, and the other captain is going to be Owen that used to be casting by my side on the EU scene. So first of all, we're just going to introduce you to trashtalk, the Spanish content creator with over 200,000 subscribers on YouTube. ¿Cómo estás, trashtalk?
Bien, very good. Strong.
Strong. Are you ready for tonight? Yeah. Have you prepared yourself, or do you already know what your team is going to be about?
Ready. Tonight is easy win. Tonight is easy win.
Tonight is easy win. Oh, you're trash talking for a bit. Okay. So it's gonna be sort of a challenge because you'll be fighting against Owen. But before we introduce Owen, as you know, we have weapon bans going on. So you have to pick a gun that you want to ban for the entire series, and you have to pick a player at a time. So basically, you'll pick 4 players for your team, and Owen is gonna pick 4 more. So, what's the gun that you decided to ban for this series tonight? What's the gun that you want to ban for all those matches?
Chopper.
want
Chopper,
to-
I ban Chopper.
Why do you ban Chopper? Do you have any specific reasons for these ban, or
Because it's a trash gun. Basically.
simple as that? Simple as that. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I've seen you playing on the side alongside to Kulash, and these guns was really used everywhere, and they were spamming the walls and all this stuff. So I might have said this decision. Let's talk. So Chopper is going to be banned on your side. We're going to talk about the Owen's ban just after that. But okay, so out of the player list we have, because if you guys viewers don't know about it, there's a 12 players list listed for this tournament. So they basically have to pick 4 players out of this list to create their own team. So what's the first player you're going to pick out of this list?
My first pick is Saturn.
Saturn. So you're going to pick Saturns
Yeah.
that now he used to be playing with you, and now he's playing with Aphelion, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so the first pick is going to be Saturns from Aphelion. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to head straight towards Owen's side, which is right here, waiting for us. How are you doing going tonight?
Yo, what's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm doing super great. What about you? Are you prepared for tonight?
Just like Tulili said, easy win for us, of course. You know?
I like this competitive mindset. I love that. So, as you were in the call, you understood what was going on and stuff. What's the gun you decide to ban for these series tonight?
Right, it begins with an A, and it's Tulili's favorite weapon. So, you know, unlucky for you there, Tulili, but the ASM-10, goodbye.
ASM-10 is going to get a ban for the series. So basically, Chopper and ASM-10 won't be seen throughout this entire BU5. Now, getting to the interesting stuff, what's the first player you're going to pick out of the list, as Saturn's has already been picked up by trashtalk?
Right, so I'm going to go with Jim.
So you're going to pick Jim from Aphelion, the main snapper from Aphelion. So far, 2 picks have happened, and 2 were from Aphelion. Okay, we're going to step straight into trashtalk's side now. trashtalk, who's your second pick?
My second pick is Sap.
Sav?
Yes, Sap.
Sav from Aphelion as well. Okay, the QQ9 and SMG player. Right, okay, Owen, your turn now. Who do you pick second on your roster?
I'm going to go with Kyle on phone.
Cal on phone. I think, oh wait, Cal on phone is a player from Iconic. Correct me if I'm wrong, Brandon, but I think he's playing on Iconic side. Am I right? You can confirm it while
Yes.
speaking. Yes. So Cal is an Iconic player. Right, so we do have Saturns and Cal on phone on the side of trashtalk so far, and we do have Jim and someone else, Owen, do you have another idea? Who are you going to pick second?
What, is it my pick again now, is it?
Yes, it is.
Right, I'm going to go with iBot.
Okay, so you still pick players from Aphelion, which is a good answer. iBot or Toby is going to be the second pick from Owen. Now, right back to
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
trashtalk,
No,
third
that-
pick. Yeah?
That go on, carry on.
I pick Cesar.
You pick? Sorry?
Cesar.
Caesar.
Spanish player. Very, very good player.
Alright, so I can't really remember the name of this guy.
W. Caesar from
Caesar.
Kulash.
Ah, Caesar. Okay, W Caesar, yeah. Spanish
Caesar.
player. Used to be
Yeah,
playing
Caesar.
with you as well. So Caesar is going to be the third player on your side. Owen. You have
Cesar
another
es tijera,
choice.
no?
All right, so far I've got Jim and I got iBot, yeah?
Yeah.
Kyle on phone.
He's already been
do you
picked
wanna
up on
pick
the
him?
other side.
Sorry, my
That was the
No,
second pick. I've
apologies.
true
Wait.
Lele. That was the second pick.
Wait, no, you're mixing up.
I'm because I've been writing this down.
Oh, that's the third
He
pick.
has Jim, Kyle on bot, and iBot. You already have Kyle on phone. You can't pick him twice, unfortunately.
Oh,
dude.
right, so
Unless
I've got,
you can clone him, then yeah. But You can't pick them twice.
I got Kyle, Jim, and Ibot at the minute. Yeah.
Yes, you do,
So,
sir.
right, final pick then. Who's left here on the list?
Shark, YT, and V Balls.
Yeah, Shark is a player from Bunker Black, a French player. That is usually the MVP on their side. Who are the other ones that you were mentioning?
There you
Builds
go,
and
never mind.
shock. Builds and
Thank you,
shock.
Ronan.
Bills.
V Bills from Iconic 2.
I'll go with Shark then.
Shark, finally a French player being picked up. So if my memory is great, Ronan, you're just gonna send me the rosters in DMs as well. But if my memory is great, on the side of Trillet, we do have Saturns, Sav, Cesar, and I think there's one missing. No, I can't remember one.
Check results. Everything's in
Kyle or Bills, no? Kyle and Bills. No?
Kyle and builds. Oh wait, no. Okay,
No sé quién es
One
Kyle.
second.
O sea,
okay. So
Bills tampoco.
Turlele's team has Saturn, Sav, Caesar, and Shock. Owen's team has Jim, Kyle, Toby, and
Ah.
Weebills. That's the split.
Okay, so that was
Okay.
that was two,
Everybody
so-
has been picked. Okay.
So let me check the results so you guys can all see the roster. Turulele has Saturn, Sav, Caesar, and Shark, and on the other side, Owen has Jim, Kyle on phone, Ibot, and V Bulls. So it's gonna be fun to watch, I can tell. What I'm gonna do now is just gonna leave you guys because you have to prepare yourself to play with these teams. So I'm wishing you good luck. Hope you guys have a great game. We're fair play on this stuff. Hope you guys enjoy that. So we'll see you later on because I have to go with the sexy co-caster of tonight's session, which is called.
Enjoy, guys. I can't wait to perform. Take it easy.
Good luck.
Yeah,
Thank you very much. We don't need luck. That's how I feel.
That's what I like to hear.
That's all
That
we-
is what I like to hear, dude.
that's
Right,
all we
see you in a
wish.
bit.
See you, buddy. Good luck. Okay, Imperium. Now we're off with the players. Now it's turn for casters. How do you feel about tonight? About these picks? Because you've been casting the EU team for a while now, so you do know most of the players they picked. Do you have any ideas, or what do you
A
think?
little bit. I know a little bit. To be fair, I wouldn't say I know everything. I am surprised that V Bills was picked so late. To be perfectly honest, I would have rated him a little bit higher. What I'm liking about tonight is that look, this is a bit of fun, right? So there's nothing like really heavy on the line. You saw that the guys are doing a little bit of healthy trash talking. And I think it's positive. It's genuinely positive team. Yeah, of course, have they made calculated picks based on what teams they're in, right? Maybe their nationality. Yeah, 110%. And that does make sense. But at the end of the day, this is kind of like a little bit of fun. And it's going to be a hell of a laugh. I'm expecting maybe some surprise plays, some just unorthodox movements and spots to come out, and let's see who comes out on top.
I'm actually pretty excited because they most of the time they've picked players from their nationality or their country. On the side of Trillet, it's apart for him to pick maybe English players because he's Spanish, so he's gonna favoritize, I think that's the correct word, players that are speaking his language. So Caesar, Saturns are Spanish. They used to be playing in Kulash back in the day, so he's been whole teammates basically. So that's a good choice. I don't know about. Shark, I know he's French, so he's going to speak in English, and as most of the stream in the chat is going to be in Spanish, I suppose it's going to be hard for Shark to play alongside with Spanish people, but I'm pretty sure he can make up for it because he doesn't even need calls to pop off in these games.
I would say that you can speak Spanish and you're French, so who knows? Maybe he has a little bit of Spanish in him. I'm not saying they're the exact same language, but there's certain similarities, so we could see maybe a few keywords being utilized where all members of the team can kind of understand. Again, it's a little bit fun, so I don't think that's as less of a hassle as it would be if it was a proper competitive matchup.
Yeah, we heard it in the chat. We heard it when we were talking. That's a friendly mindset right there that we have. It's going to be a funny competitive match, and I'm pretty sure we're all going to have a good time with them watching this stream. Hope you guys are having a fantastic night. Hope this stream will make it even better with Imperium, the co-caster, of course. And the caster is not even co-caster, it's a caster. Okay? Thank you. Respect
Co-caster. co-caster, bro. I wouldn't be able to cast Call of Duty Mobile without either you and I suppose Maxon as well. But at least in terms of mobile Mayhem, I wouldn't be able to do it without you, bro. 110%. So I'm the co-caster.
All right.
That's
So now what we're gonna discuss about we've seen already the players joining at these lobby. So the VCs are ready. We're trying to get the game ready before we start on. I'm just gonna start and see what the games are gonna be like because we already have the settings, but we don't have the map rotations yet, and we want to know
do?
what we're going. Oh, do we have? Wait, am I dumb?
We do have the map rotations. There's going to be a hardpoint standoff. Then search and destroy is firing range. Game 3 is going to be domination on raid. Game 4, if we get to that point, is going to be hardpoint summit. And then the final game, if we get to that game 5, is going to be search and destroy meltdown.
So that's gonna be hell of a good game, I have to say. It's gonna be super fun. Okay, so good map rotations. I'm trying to look up for it. I'm having a few connection issues, so you know what? While I'm trying to fix those, I'm just gonna let you go for it. But it's gonna be fixed pretty soon, okay?
What I also like is that there is a little bit of an updated rule set. There's an updated rule set in terms of some perks that can and can't be used, etc. And there's definitely score streaks that have been kind of changed up. But the biggest thing with the updated rules is that hardpoint is now going to be first to 250 rather than 150. So there is that extra level of risk of maybe falling off a bit deeper and harder to come back, or it can also be a matter of burning yourself out a little bit too quickly as a team and then not playing the long game and falling short while the opposing team catches back up late game. So I am curious on your thoughts with the change going from 150 to 250 for hardpoint.
It used to be like that back in the days, like at the beginning of the competitive scene on Combo Bout, we used to be seeing a lot of those rules that were called scream rules that you're really familiar with. These scream rules were a bit longer when you talk about the games and the content, the length of the game, but according to me, that was even more interesting because with 150 points that already only arrived when the World Champs came up, it's super short. Comebacks are even more impressive. That's true. But the game are faster, so we can't enjoy the game that much compared to 250 for Hardpoint or 200 for Domination. So going back to these rules might be great because we do see a lot of weapon bans, and we do see a lot of new rules as well that are being sent. Like basically, if you guys were familiar with the Scream rules, you know that the SMGs are banned, all these submachine guns are banned, all this stuff. So we're really gonna have a good time with all those. And if you guys were wondering, persistence, the perk that was ruining the game and the competitive aspects of this game is banned as well. According
That's
to
what
the
I was
intros
talking about. Those changes is overall positive. And you know, to kind of touch upon what you said about Hardpoint and in terms of yeah, okay, the comebacks on 150 were definitely a little bit more impressive. But what I think the 250 allows is it kind of allows even us as casters just to maybe analyze how the teams are playing a little bit more, not really worry about the scores and who's in front, right? You know, where we can kind of take a step back and go, okay, well, how are the teams playing around the map, around the hard points? What is their loadout? What, you know, so we can maybe speculate a little bit more. So I think overall it's a lot healthier to see that increase to 250 and having those positive changes with the score streak once again, I feel is just going to be all the better.
Gonna be all the better. Wait for this score streak. Going back to this Predator missile only, I'm pretty sure these rules are being applied for tonight as well, if I'm not wrong. So they're going to be used tonight. So if these basically stream rules. If you guys are OGs from Current Mobile, you remember these rules. And in my opinion, even if the cast is going to be longer, it's going to be even more intense for us because Search and Destroy, it used to be there's one thing that they didn't change, I think. Let me recheck on the rules, but back in the days, the Search and Destroy used to be 10 rounds. But now it's not 10 rounds anymore. I think it's only 6. So yeah, it's still at 6 rounds, which is long enough, according to me. 200 points for
I think
Domination,
that is too.
250 are the Hardpoint. The Domination and Hardpoint are going to be the most interesting thing to take a look at, because we've been used to the Search and Destroy 6 rounds, even if we've both love and this is our favorite game mode, Search and Destroy. It's the more competitive mode according to us, because we come from other games where we've seen that, like CSGO, all this stuff.
Yeah.
Stand off to you for those mobile players. I'm really gonna enjoy this time, because I missed casting, and I miss casting with you even more. So I'm definitely
dude.
gonna make up for it tonight.
L to the yeah. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we are just waiting for the rest of the players to make it into the lobby, and what we'll do is we will go for a quick 3 to 4 minute break before we get all the players in, and this best of 5 all-stars match begins.
Here we go.
Some days there's no one else who loves me like you used to. Some days I'm not myself, there's no one I can turn to. And I know all the feelings that we shared are in the past. And I know your relationships are never meant to last. It might take some time, but I'll be alright. I'm moving on, I'm moving on. I know times are tough, but I've had enough. I'm moving on, I'm moving on. Moving on, moving on. I know times are tough, but I've had enough. I'm moving on, I'm moving on. Some days there's no one else who loves me like you used to. Some days I'm not myself, there's no one I can turn to. And I know all the feelings that we shared are in the past. And I know your relationships are never meant to last. It might take some time, but I'll be alright. I'm moving on, I'm moving on. I know times are tough, but I've had enough. I'm moving on, I'm moving on. I know times are tough, but I've had enough. I'm moving on, I'm moving on. I'm moving on.
Talking to myself and I can't focus. Yeah, I'm broken. The door is closing. Wanna Wanna be a part of something more than this. I've lost control of it. Oh, seeing the stars reminds me of you. You left me with scars, but I know that one day you'll see it through. 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 We're gonna live forever, forever. The afterlife. We're gonna live forever, forever. The talking to myself and I can't focus. Yeah, I'm broken. The door is closing. Wanna be a part of something more than this. I've lost control of it. Oh, seeing the stars reminds me of you.
Alright everyone, we are back now and we're gonna start the game super soon. There's so many things to talk about that I don't even know where to start about these games.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a BO5. Only a BO5 is gonna be streamed tonight between Team trashtalk and Team IMO. So I don't think we do have any pronostics on the caster side, but I'd like to know what you viewers are thinking for these games. Who do you think is gonna be game changing? Which player do you think is gonna be the MVP on both sides? You guys have been watching and reading the rosters for a while now as we're on a break. So give us your feedback and your opinions in the chat. Imperium.
Well, no, I'm gonna put you on the spot. I want you to pick a side. You're picking a side, my dude.
I'm picking a side, so if I'm picking a side, the thing is, on the side of IMO...
Don't, no, don't, none of this, you know, dragging it on. Clean cut answer.
Clean cut answer. I'm gonna pick True Lily.
That's fair enough. I'll go for IMO.
Can I explain?
Of course you can, my dude.
Yeah, I'm scared to hurt my friends because I don't want them to feel rude. But the thing is, if I'm thinking on the competitive side, trashtalk is already a pro player. We do have Saturn's pro player, Sav's pro player. Basically, all of these players are pro players. But the difference between these is that Owen is a super great player as well, but not a professional player. So I don't think he's super rare. He's already been playing scrims and stuff with teams. So I know he's aware of how the game is going on in these sort of context. But trashtalk has more experience than IMO on the as a player in the competitive scene. So I will go just for IMO, for trashtalk, as I said. And just before you give your opinion on IMO, I'm just gonna ask everyone in the chat and even more IMO to not unfollow me. Thank you.
That's what Ronan, our producer in the back, was just like, Flo's about to get unfollowed on Twitter. Look, I've gone for IMO mainly because I knew you were gonna go for trashtalk, to be perfectly honest. And I just, you know, I'm all about supporting IMO, and I know what he's doing within the scene, and yeah. Plus, I just love the look of his team. Kyle, Jim, iBot, bring it on, boys. You got this. Team Blue all the way.
Yeah, Team Blue. Okay, so you know what? This is the first time ever. As it's not a professional tournament, but it's like a funny match. It's a friendly match, so we can actually not be biased. But like pick a team just for fun. So yeah, I'm gonna support trashtalk for the entire time. You pick the other team for the entire time. And you know what? It's not even gonna be their win. It's gonna be our win if some of them win. Let's get teams. Shores.
Oh my lord! So we're obviously into the first game, right? The Hardpoint match. I'm looking towards Sav. He's already cleaning things up. Credit where credit's due. He's gotten 2 kills off the ball. Saturns comes in and gets another 2 kills. And the first hardpoint is definitely going into the favor of, unfortunately, toxicity to kick things off. Caesar coming in strong, getting a double kill to help, hopefully, balance things out.
Yeah, would you see
Hey, it's not over yet, young man. It's not over yet, like.
I know, but it's the good beginning for us. It's been contested, but come on, okay. Imo is picking up the kills and he's getting the Hardpoint back in the favor. Titan's coming from behind, getting the double slay, taking both of these players down. It has to be so fun for them. Like, they've been enemies for a long time on both of these teams. Like, we don't have a main roster like from Kulash or Aphelion players on one side that are forced to play with some of their enemies and biggest threats on the competitive scene. So now they're playing alongside and playing in the same team. It's going to be fun to watch, even though I have to say trashtalk is leading now for about 12 points, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, okay. You enjoy that little bit of a victory, I'll give you. But now the hardpoint has gone over into the favor of IMO. There you go, blue all the way, picking things up. They're gonna go even Steven. Hell, they're even gonna take the lead, Flo. They're taking the lead. I have faith, I have belief. And that's even off the back of IMO so far, getting 0 kills, but he's the backbone, he's the support of his team.
Yeah, the thing, if I have to be honest, the thing I'm actually super scared about is the Jim and iBot combo. They've been teammates for a long time now. They're incredible at playing as a team and just moving together. They're super synchronized. And I'm really scared about it because we know how effective and how efficient they are when it comes to play together. So I'm just looking at them saying, okay, don't be too much of a threat for the tourist team because I don't want them to lose. This is the team I picked up, so don't prove me wrong. But the thing is, on their side, they do have Cesar, Satin that are incredible. Sav, the best SMG player I've seen in a while now. And Shark, that is like the French monster, if I have to say. So basically, I'm still confident about trashtalk, even if the other team is starting to scare me for a bit.
Hey, look, I understand. I respect what the toxicity team are definitely going to be able to do. Jim is going to get shut down by Shark. We see the side of toxicity coming in back into the mix, racking the points up on the hard point. With 30 seconds left, that should put them in the lead. I can't imagine IMO will be able to really find a way back into this hard point. Plus, I don't even think it's worth it with 20 seconds. The best thing they can do is maybe just stop the points going over to toxicity. But either way, next hard point is going to be coming up in the next 10 seconds or so. And it's very, very close in this first hardpoint match.
I have to be honest, Jim is incredible tonight. 18 kills, almost making 19. Oh, he's getting a double hit markers and Saturns that will get the double frag with the Fennec. But Jim is just carrying, having twice the score and twice the kill that his teammate. This guy is incredible. The shotgun has always been incredible with that, even more with the sniper. But now he's the one carrying his own team. He's only 2 root. He's pulling out the things.
I will say though, Flo, is he carrying his team too much, right? What if he has a bad run? What if he gets constantly shot down? Because when you look on the side of toxicity, you got 9, 9, 10, 9, 7. Very even across the board in kills. But on the side of IMO, you got 9, 2, 29, and 8. So there is that kind of disparity there where if Jim has a bad run, as I say, gets kind of shut down too often, it will become harder for IMO.
It will become harder. Trashtalk has the great lean out on the side, but Jim is just popping off this shotgun. He's getting 1, getting 2, getting him marker, and Trulu jumps in, gets the double on Jim, puts him down, saying, no, this is my hill. You won't take it away from me. He's pushing towards Broken Wall now, but Shark pulls out these annihilator, is doing the pistolero stuff, taking everyone down on the other team. Bills is trying to fight and to challenge towards the kebab, but he managed to get 1 kill, but now he has to pull in. He's using the shield. Oh, that might be a strategy move from him.
iBot doing a great job of shutting down Toro. Shark gets a triple kill. The triple kill for Toro. Oh, that was pretty disgusting. Can't go wrong with that. Now, one thing we haven't really kind of talked about is the fact that these new rules, Molotovs are banned. So that does impact how easy or hard it is to control these hard points, right? Because we all know that Molotovs are a great way of suppressing, getting control of a hard point. So not having those is definitely going to create different kind of strategies, and in my opinion, require more cohesion and teamwork for any of these teams in the present and the future.
That's there for sure, because even more when you're playing on the OBJ mode, you want to get these Termite or Molotov just because they can cover hard points or deny the access for the enemies to these hard points that they steal. So the thing is, even though they're not playing with it, they're making up for it with these grenades, they're just throwing it, firing it every time. True. And we have to say something as well. Some of these core streaks are banned, like the UAV, counter UAV, care package, hunter killer drone, and they are only allowed to use 2 shock RCs per teams. So this is game changing. We do see a lot of other streaks going on, and if we take a look at the loadouts, we don't see anyone using the Predator. So that means every score streak that are being locked are only thanks to their skill, their streaks, and everything. Sharks, I've seen here lock the cluster strike, which is really great because it's a lot of kills required, like in about 9 in a row or something like this, if I'm not wrong, or capture frags, all these stuffs. On the other side, they do have good stuff. Jim is getting the double collateral, and Jim just reached the 30 kills. So I have to say, if we reach the 30 bomb or 40 bomb, as it's a 250 points game mode, it's not going to be that impressive compared to a regular game mode rank rules. When you reach 30, it's like insane. But it's already great seeing that he has 33, the second on his team has 19, while Shark on the other side is about to reach his 30th kills.
And I will say Toxicity, because we haven't really been focusing too much on the actual hardpoint scores because it's the first to 250, so the game is automatically going to be longer. But one thing I have observed is that bar what's kind of happening now, Toxicity's team have overall kept that lead to between kind of 20 and 40 for a long amount of time. And I think that's pretty impressive because, you know, I always say there's one thing getting the lead, but it's another thing holding on to that lead. So I definitely like the way Toxicity are playing. By all means, IMO's team are getting back into it. You see that lead is decreasing with 15 seconds left on this current hard point, but with the next one popping up, Toxicity's team might be looking to focus on the next one.
There's something that I need to point out, and I just
go for it.
Watched it. Somebody that was allowed to use the short RC threw it on the top blue roof. So basically, it can't go down because it glitched. So that means every enemies or if one enemy jumps and climbs on this blue roof, is going to be stunned by the Shark RC because it's on the only spot where it can be stunned by. And that's actually super smart from him, because if they got the control over the stairs of the top blue hardpoint, basically the P3, they can easily take them down while they try to push from the roof, because they will hear in the sound being stunned. What is so funny? Tell me, I want to laugh as well.
Both Bills and Saturns are the same score streak with the shield, and we're just basically kind of fighting with each other while their teammates are trying to help. It was just so good, and it just shows how even these teams are. You got 189 lead for IMO's team, Imperium on top, Kappa, and 160 for Toxicity's. But now with that score streak being set up by Bills on the hard point, or not on the hard point, but towards the hard point, that might help IMO's team to once again continue with that lead and stop Toxicity's team in their tracks.
Yeah, we do see Shark catching him off the guard. Like, he got 4 frags with 1 annihilator, which is actually super impressive. They got control over the half-fast burn, but the thing is, they're being pushed by Granny now. It's going to be super hard to hold. It's going to get shot down pretty easily, and I think that's going to be a retake coming on the side of the the Owens team. But right now, they seem like they're tryharding. Sav is going to kill himself. And that's still control for them. Bot is sitting by the glitch, getting shot down by Turu. Turu and Satins are doing such a great job. Like, on the side of Turu is super even when you talk about these kills, as you mentioned. 19, 19, and 19, 23, 37. That's actually super decent. And on the other side, there's a bit of a bigger gap, I have to say. IMO bottom fragging, Kappa, and Kyle, Bills, Bot, and Jim are just incredible. So they are super organized for a team that are not used to play together. It's actually a super impressive job, because the game, there's only a 4 points gap between both teams actually.
It is insanely close. Like, you gotta think it's the first to 250. This is just like, and they're within like 1 point of each other, 1 point of each other, and we're like that long into the game. It's really commendable by both sides. I will say that I've been pretty happy with how much IMO has increased the amount of kills, because for quite a good bit of that game, he was only on like 2 kills. To be fair, and considering he's now closer to, for example, Caesar from Torelli's team, I definitely think IMO has stepped up to the plate a little bit more for his side, and it's showing as they do stay in the lead for now.
That is true. The retake is still happening from the side. True now taking the lead over again now and creating it even more. True as the war machine, and we do see Cesar trying to hold the back alley. There's one guy that is still pushing towards the top position, and that's gonna be Jim. First victim. Almost makes a second. Besatzins with the shield from GIGN is going to take him away. And now it's all about the rotation on the next hardpoint. I'm pretty sure it's going to end on this hill if they don't contest it for so long.
And I was thinking that they didn't necessarily need to capture that last point on IMO side, but what they needed to do was stop Torelli's side from maybe grabbing all of the points in all that time. But now the next hardpoint is coming up. You got 53 seconds left of it. It's being traded. Nobody's capturing points. Torelli's side currently have around a 17-point difference, but IMO have full control. Pretty much the whole team are in the hardpoint again because Molotovs are not allowed. It makes it a little bit easier to defend as a full squad as they rack things up. Jim with the double kill, Bills with another. The Goliath comes out, and this is IMO's team taking the victory, taking the win. Say what you want, Flo, but you have been shut down in game 1, baby.
I have no thing. I have to be honest, I have nothing to say. The comeback was impressive. The only thing I have to say,
It was.
wake up, please!
Jesus Christ, man.
I'm not tense, I'm not nervous. I believe in my guys.
Hey, look, to be fair, like, I have to say, Jim was a standout player. He, you know, as much as every player did have a part to play in IMO's victory, 45 kills, MVP. Jim stood out right from the start. It wasn't even that he took time to come back into the game like IMO did, and credit to IMO, but Jim, right from the start, he was constantly fragging out, constantly ahead of the game, and single-handedly, in my opinion, was a factoring reason why they ended up winning that one. But it's a hell of a fight from Torelli's side, right? Shark with 44 kills, and you had Sav with 26, Saturns with 28, Torelli only with 22. It's all right, you know.
I love this sneaking. There was no. We can't. Yeah, I know you're joking. We can't say anything. Basically, the chat was like, chat. Come on. Shark is losing with 44 frags. This feels bad. Come on, F in the chat, as Maxman is saying. F in the chat for Shark. But IMO's side was just so strong. Their mental was insane, and they fought until the end, and they managed to take that win. So basically, for now, that's a 1-0 for their side. They are switching now into this second game, and I think you remember better than me. The second game is the Session Destroy and Firing Range. Seeing and watching them. Like, it's going to be the regular rules, 6 rounds, you know, the weapon bans and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm actually interested about how both teams are going to play in another game than Respawn. So this Session Destroy game might be actually great.
So Max on in the Mobile Mayhem chat on the server just tagged me and went toxic. Hey man, this is the All-Stars game, bro. This is where fun comes into Frenzy, and the players and ourselves have a little bit of fun. Why not? It is this season and all that jazz. But anyway, like, going back to the game, I think Search and Destroy, it is obviously, we've always talked about it in terms of it's a much slower paced game. Will Jim be able to flex his prowess as heavily? Probably not. But if he does lead the team in the same way when it comes to shutting down the players of Torelli's side, then yeah, that could by all means help IMO's side capture the win. But the strategic plays between holding on to the defense and executing those attacks, I think, will be overall the deciding factor between these two teams.
And the thing I really love about this is, as you mentioned, it's a friendly, so we're just having fun. It's not being toxic. It's being there's a French word, I can't
It's
remember the
being
English
French.
sense.
It's being French, right?
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm French. What do you mean?
No, I know. That's why I said it, Max.
You're toxic Imperium. Hello, everyone. Bye bye.
Oh, we had a quick peek from Maxman as soon as he said toxic. The guy came in. Okay, that's perfect timing right there. That
Oh
dude.
man, I don't know. I don't know. Now, yeah, go on.
There's something I need to remind you guys about. There's gonna be some special events and challenger series for the qualifiers that are gonna be hosted on the main Amplified Trevor channel. So the moderators are gonna spam that in the chat right now. Make sure to drop a follow on this channel as well, because this is where some of the qualifiers and special events will take place. It's gonna be super important if you want to follow the CardM EUC and a lot of other events like multigaming, all these stuffs. Please spam these follows on the channel. We need some support on that, because I might be part of it too if I might appear right there. I don't know if they accept toxic French
You better.
people. But you know what? Please drop a follow right there. Hope you guys enjoy the content. It's gonna, like, if I have to say, I'd rather cast. It's nothing about competitive match, but talking about the mindset we have in the position we're in, I'm having more fun on these sort of streams, but it's because there's less pressure on us. I'm pretty sure you guys will get the point. It's just funnier because we know it's not a professional tournament. It's just a funny match between professional players. We're just having fun. And I'm doing this with my fingers, trash talking all these teams just because we love them. We know them for a while and we know how good they are. So it's actually super great to see that. And I'm super proud to be part of you, because I don't really like casting with the the other French dude, like that sounds like baguette when he speaks.
Well, I think he's just a little bit. I think his name is Max.
No, it's more like wait. Oh, it's horrible to say.
You know when you need to sneeze, and you just really, it kind of sounds like that, as far as I know.
Yeah, it's like
Okay. So this game has started. We see that Torelli's side are on the attacking side to begin with.
Did someone talk smack of the Maxman here? I will do as if nothing happened. Good luck on the cast.
Thank you. So Torelli's side are on the attack. We need Flo. We need to get back to being serious.
Yes, sir. Yes, Roger. Yes. So the game started. Turelele is on the attacking side, and they picked a player down from IMO roster, and this is Bills from Iconic. So now it's a 5v4. The bomb went down, so basically 5v4 with 40 seconds remaining in the clock for the CT team to retake that thing. And iBot is going to be super great at this retake by the barrel and glitch. Almost gets the second one, but Satins will find him with a snipe. He sees another one and missing a lot of bullets right there. Turu will get some worse now. 4v2, make it a 4v1. IMO, when the last player alive, is going to get sniped off this map, and that's going to be the first round going to the side of Turelele.
Good start for Turelele, because amongst all the laughter, I was kind of keeping an eye on how they were playing that first round, and they were quite calculated. At the end of the day, the biggest thing is that the second they got that first kill, they planted a bomb, right? So there was that level of response right off the back of them having that man advantage. You can see Saturn's pushes himself forward. He gets a real clean double kill onto Kyle and Bills, and switching things up to go for that B bomb plant is so clever, and I always talk about it. If you make things too predictable for your opponents, you are setting yourself up for a loss. So you, by switching things up in the bomb sites, your opponent needs to think a little bit more. When they need to think more, you have more time to execute your play. As IMO goes down, another lovely clean sweep point for toxicity. I gotta say, they're looking damn impressive on the attacking side.
I told you the respawn mode is totally different, and I was pretty sure, because I believe in my players, okay? I was pretty sure they're gonna smack that game and make it in the favor, and this is what we're seeing right now. Tuesday really coming on the side of FloSkiLL's team. I'm pretty sure they're having a good time as well as a team because they're playing with different players that they used to. And but on this side, we do see Sav, the SMG, and usually the entry fragger not doing so much. Saturn's just popped off, getting 2 frags with 1 single magazine from the Fennec at the beginning of the last round. And now it's still a 5-5. Bills are going to try to snipe with this ACOG Arctic. IMO is one of the only players that managed to get a kill. So we were saying, oh, you're below the other team, and now it seems like you're proving a strong IMO, and I like that.
I think what is really helping being the attacking side in Search and Destroy now compared to the past is once again, and I think it's important to talk about it as Bills takes down Saturn, it's very important for IMO's team, is the ban on Molotovs. Because when you would plant that bomb and you had like 3 to 4 players and you were trying to get some kind of defensive play, sometimes all it would take is like Molotovs on the opposing team to separate you just like too heavily, and it became kind of impossible to defend. So I really like that the Molotovs aren't allowed, and it is requiring teams that do look to breach a defense think about their strategy just a little bit more.
We did see Jim being super ugly, pushing straight into this burn. That's going to leave Cesar in a 1v5. Managed to get a kill to make it in a 1v4. It's not over, but he's being pushed. Only got the gun, is going to get one, but there's one other sitting back there. 1v3 now, as Bills has the info. Is going to be double push from behind, and I think it might be over for Cesar if he doesn't fall back in cover in time.
Yeah.
Bills, actually impressive. He took 3 kills during that round. That's going to give a good lead and a good round now. First round in this game for IMO's team.
Yeah, it's a good start. Can't complain. They got the first kill, right? So it kind of made it a little bit harder. I would say maybe toxicity's team were a bit hesitant on what direction they wanted to go in terms of planting the bomb, but I understand because it was the 3rd round and they executed an A and a B in the previous 2 rounds, and maybe wanted to wait a little bit. But either way, it didn't go in their favor. But the next round is firmly in play. Shark and Caesar have been taken out. Saturn's is low on health. Ibot on this side of IMO's team is also down, but we see Saturn's being taken out, and Toro is now the last player up for his side. Doesn't even have the bomb in his hands. He does get 1 kill on the Bills, but IMO comes in clutch and takes out toxicity. If you ever wanted a bigger sign flow, the IMO's on top of their game, that was it, man. Come on. Boys in blue are back. They're back.
I have to give it to you. That was a choke on the side related. Plenty of bombs super early in a 3v4. So, okay. So I'm not trying to say they didn't win because they were great, but because of the enemy mistake. But dude, what? Yeah, say it because that was a mistake from Julian. What the good? What were you doing? What are you playing the bomb in the 3v4? Come on. You guys are better than this. But Saturn's is renamed to Pikachu because it has been captured by Albot thanks to his Pokeball. Now in a 4v3, the bomb is still planted for the T side, so that's the last round before they switch. And the bomb is just planted behind.
Lovely. Lovely by toxicity. He was under pressure and he got that kill, but at the end of the day, it's a 2 against 1. Make that 2 against 0. The bomb's going to be defused. And I do think that early bomb plant, as much as, yeah, I kind of get it, it definitely wasn't the most intelligent play because not only were they overall kind of down on more players, but again, it made it a little bit too easy for IMO's team to come back into it.
Yeah, and now we do see them having a good lead. All Bills tried to get the across the map with the Tomahawk. If he got it, actually, I would have screamed. Jin gets the wall bang towards A-Long. He tries to get the first pick. That was a great one. And now make it a 5v3 again in the favor of IMO. Oh, don't tell me I was wrong on my pick. Come on. Prove me wrong, Trulele. Tell your teammates to wake the hell up and start destroying the enemy team because we don't need any mercy on that game. Shark managed to get one, pushing towards the trailer. Bills gets the trade. That's going to be Bills sitting behind. He has the pick, but Bills is coping in with the ACOG. And Trulele, as the last player I have, is going to be picked by Toby, making it 4th round for the side of IMO. And Trulele's team is having a rough session right now.
I low-key wish we had have put some kind of wager on the line. You know what? How about we do something cool? That if I win, if Owen's team win, I give €50 for charity, or I give some money to charity. And if Torletti's team win, you give some money to charity. Is that something you'd be up for?
You know what? It has to be a challenge.
I don't want to put you on the spot.
No. It has to be a challenge for both of us. You know what? We'll do a viewer goal, and if we reach this viewer goal, we'll do this challenge. Do you think that's fair enough, or should we just keep it as a
that's fair enough.
Yeah?
No, I'll leave it up to you.
So now, guys, you have to decide. It's going to be a charity stream from now on if you guys want to. So basically, I picked to Roulette stream, and Imperium picked Imo's team. So basically, if my team wins, the loser has to give to charity, right? Or if my team wins, I have to give to charity.
Well, I put the winner. Because I kind of wanted to put my money where my mouth was behind IMO's team. To be honest, that's what the thought process was. But I'll leave it up to you.
Okay, so no, basically, we're both supporting a team before a team wins. That's going to be a good thing and a bad thing for our wallet. So if we... Wait, how many viewers we have now? You know what? If we go to 125 viewers, okay? Remember this. No, let's say 150 because I know how strong you guys are for charity. If we reach 150 viewers, if our team wins, we'll donate a certain amount. So you said 50. Do you only want to keep it at 50 or make it to somewhere?
Yeah, 50.
50.
Yeah, keep it at 50.
If IMO's team wins, Imperium is going to donate €50 to charity. Or $50 to charity.
Oh, yeah.
If Chiroletta's team wins, basically the team I decided to support, I'm gonna give €50 to charity. But for this, we need to reach 150 viewers. Okay? So you guys need to bring the viewership up, and the charity will happen. You guys know how it works. It's a two-sided thing. Okay? That might be actually a super great challenge. I enjoy this. Thank you for the initiative, Imperium. Actually, I love that.
Oh, I think amongst all the fun and the healthy banter, it is nice to possibly do something good, just a little bit, from that point of view. So feel free to share the stream, share the broadcast. I will highlight that while we were discussing the terms of the challenge, IMO's team came back from a 2-0 deficit to win 6-2. Just saying. So, right now I'm currently winning 2-0, and yeah, just call me the master of Call of Duty Mobile.
No. Okay. So for the moment, you're winning, but come on, True Lily. I believe in you. I believe in you guys. I know you guys are able.
It would be some comeback, wouldn't it?
Dude, that would be hell of a comeback. That'll be hell of a comeback. Oh my lord! Come on, that will be a late Christmas gift from you, True Lily. Give it to me.
It really would be.
It would be, dude. Come
on. Think of Flo while you're out there battling in the battlefield of Call of Duty Mobile. But it was a solid game. Clearly, IMO's side kind of took advantage of being on the attacking side just that little bit more. It was a really solid start from Tarletti's team. I think just a few slip-ups, and that's where I think Search and Destroy is a type of game mode where I feel team synergy plays a bigger part. Now, I'm not saying IMO's team synergy is automatically better, but in those moments within those rounds, I do think that showed a little bit more compared to the Hardpoint game, right? Where we saw Jim kind of, be that frontline leader for IMO's team. But of course, we're going back to a different game mode. We're going over to Domination. So I feel like this third game is by no means impossible for Torelli's team to win.
They won 6-2, right? Owen's team won 6-2 in this session destroy, right? So basically,
yeah.
FloSkiLL won the 2 first round and then got 6-0'd. So the mental took a big kick, big punch.
Yeah.
But now, I do believe they can stand back up and answer that. Yeah.
Answer the call.
Yeah, they will just beat them. I believe in them. If I'm wrong, not my business. I'm not losing money. But if I'm right, I want to lose money. Okay, I want to be the one being nice tonight.
There
Okay?
you go. That's what, because Rona in chat said, is that not the wrong way around? And I said, no, because I want to put my money where my mouth is, right? That's the thing. I want to support the team and kind of put my money behind that, so to speak. But anyway, going over to the third game, this is Domination on Raid. Flo, I am like super curious with this map on Domination. I know we always say that like it's clearly the A and the C respectfully fighting over the B, but positioning yourself within this raid map, where are the key areas that are going to help either team capture that B site?
According to me, and I'm pretty sure you guys will agree with that, the best scenario for us is to control Charlie and Bravo. Then you kept on top of Laundry, which is basically, if I take a look at the players, this is where Turu is standing right there on the top of this building. If he camps by Laundry, he's going to have a look and have the entire view of the B flag, which he can deny every time. On top of stairs, if you can get them locked into an A spawn traps, an alpha spawn traps, it's going to be super hard for them to get away from that because the spawn traps are super hard to deny. It's super easy to get spawn trap in that and super hard to run away from it. So I'll basically tell them, go for a C, go for a B. One of them has to keep C safe, and the other one is just focusing on the mid double stairs and the B flag, so they can get the other team locked in their spawn.
Oh no! Oh no! I was just about to say Sav has captured the B side for Torelli's side, but just as it was about to get locked in, he unfortunately got shut down. Initially, IMO's team did also kind of nearly get the B side, but Torelli's side taking over, and Caesar seems to be on a little bit of a roll right now. Looking pretty good for the Torelli side when it comes to kills. Flo, 6 for Saturn, 5 for Sav, 4 for Caesar, 3 for Toro, and 3 for Shark.
I have to point out, Cesar was the other one sitting by jungle. He managed to save this A being captured like an inch away from being capped, and that was an insane save from him getting the double spray down. Shark is going to be sitting in the corner of these stairs. Will be taking one the second as well. A is being touched, B is being captured as well, and B going back in there.
Wow.
Owen's control, and that's actually Owen who captured this site. So congrats to you, Owen. You're the one of the MVPs of your team now, and you're helping them to reach the summit.
Oh, Caesar getting shut down. Still looking overall not too bad for Torelli's side. They still hold on to the lead. They do need to try and capture the C or B side in some way, shape, or form soon enough. Caesar takes a flashbang to the face, so that's going to slow him down and stop him from aggressing forward. Sav pushes in with the help of Caesar, going to help get that kill on to Jim, and Sark is going to take down Iba all the way. Long distance, Caesar has to prone down, and it is IMO's team that do take the lead off the back of that B capture earlier on.
And they're even going for an A now, so who's going to be the A player? Oh, Kyle gets 2, gets 3, almost gets 4, but that's maybe going to be Jim helping me out. No, Stab is going to take both down, but that's still a triple cap coming on the side of Amon's team, and it smells super good for them in this third game. We do see them having really good map control over there, even if it's only the first round. They might be waking up the second one, though. Let's take a look at the score streaks. Is anyone not respecting the rules? Please tell me, when you guys are not respecting the rules, so we give a DQ.
Don't say that. Oh, that's not the case. But for the side of Toro, like Toro's team, they have been, in my opinion, a bit more impressive when it comes to actually getting the kills. But the difference being, I feel, is that they haven't actually been able to do as much with those kills, right? They haven't taken map control with those kills. I don't know exactly why, but that kind of seems to be the case. Whereas IMO's team, they might not be as dominating on kills, but they are definitely doing more with that and capturing the relevant points when they had to and holding on to them.
Jim is using the car, which is actually an awkward gun to choose because he's been doing a lot of hit markers recently, but now it's like it's an OP gun when it's into Jim's hands. He's using his best, and I love this intent because car is according to me super skilled. Like it's a hunting rifle. I love that. But that's gonna be a 32 points lead and gap between both teams with the lead on the side of Owen now. Of IMO's roster, and they're starting the second round pretty well, I think. I don't want to be too pessimistic about the trashtalk side, but it sounds like Owen is going to take that win over again in a clean 3-0 win into this Mobile Mayhem All-Stars.
I kind of don't want to be perfectly honest. As much as I'm you know, obviously cheering for IMO's team, I don't want them to win 3-0. I really don't. I do want it to be closer. I'd like to see it get to that 5th game, because it would be obviously more entertaining for you, me, and everybody else watching. Just before that, the game was reset, Toro's side did actually capture the B point, so kind of credit to them. They fought until the very end to try and do something in that game, but now they have to reach a lot further into the pocket. They really have to capture this game because it's pretty much game, set, match, point if they lose it anymore in this game.
trashtalk gets the triple away from B. He might be able now to capture it if it doesn't get shotted down by double stab. But Sav is literally going to save his bot thanks to this Predator missile. Double cap happening, and finally contest. And the double cap, that's the first time I actually see them capturing it. No, they've been capturing it for about 10 or 15 seconds on this first round, but now they need to hold it for a long time. Catch up on that delay.
They do.
IMO is pushing from behind from top red. It's going to be hard for him to get close to his position. He gets one and will get the double. The Saturns with a drop shot is going to shoot him down. That was almost a triple cap, but still a double back on the side of IMO, and they need to capture A, but C is not the best position to be in to get the triple cap now.
All B's being captured. Bill is going to get... Or Jim is going to get shut down, and Saturn is doing a great job of just pushing back the players of IMO's team with that shotgun in his hand. He is going to get taken out, though, by Kyle. He did create a good bit of a distraction, though, that has allowed that B point to stay captured onto the side of Torres, and they're even going for a cheeky triple cap. It's not quite being captured, but my God, it got so damn close.
Yeah, it got super close too, managed to get 2 frags thanks to things. He unlocked the Goliath, so now he's going to be holding B for the entire time. His teammates are going to be denying this alpha flag. And yes, he needs to step on B, because if he knows that A is going to be contested, they just need to cover B to reach the same point. I think they're going to reach it around... That's going to be around 149, 150 if they hold it for the double cap. Turu got half HP. Is going to get sprayed by both sides by Toby, and Sav is getting super HP now with 43 left, and the Goliath is going to be shut down pretty quickly.
So, do you think Toro side should try to be greedy and go for the triple cap, or do you think they should just stay with the double cap and, you know, kind of hold control of those?
That's the thing. If they go for some sort of greedy movements, they'll go for a C flag, but they will be captured on A, and as soon as they got the A sprint, they lose control over the top position of the map, which is Laundry, and that's going to be super hard for them to hold B. There's someone sitting right there, because he sits behind the CT box at glitch, and there's basically no way they can shoot him down, and we do see that they've maybe been too greedy, and that's going to be a double cap coming on the side of IMO's team, and they've been destroyed, and that's a triple cap even more. Oh my dude, come on.
Oh no, so... close now. Bills is trying to do a good job of holding on. Sure that he got so close. So close. But they just can't seem to do it now. There's still 1 minute and 10 seconds left. They're only 5 points behind. Now might be the time to go for a bold triple cap if you can. By all miracles, pull it off to our Lely's side, but with a second cap going over to the side of IMO's team, it kind of feels like this is game over, and we could see a 3-0 win for IMO's team.
IMO is the second killer in this team. He's doing super great in this game. He finally woke up and popped off the denying B. The C is not even halfway captured on the other side. I don't see how TrueLele's team can come back from this. It seems like it's going to be an easy 3-0 clean win. There's no contest, no challenge, but sometimes it's good to destroy people. It feels nice, I think.
Well, it's one of those things where you know, TrueLele just kind of overall left it too late to come back into the game. They, again, like I mentioned, they had some strength in the amount of kills that they were getting, but they just weren't able to do anything with it. Whereas IMO's team single-handedly came out on top. It's their third game win. It is a 3-0 series win for IMO's team. They are your Mobile Mayhem All-Stars champions 2020.
There's nothing I could say. I lost. You won. TrueLele lost. They won. What can we say? What else can we say? That was a great game. Some great contests from both teams, but IMO's team was just super strong. That's a congratulations for them. Everyone spam some positivity in chat. We don't want any toxicity. That was a great and friendly match. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. And I don't know how they should feel about it. I really want to know how they feel about that. Should I go into some of their VCs?
Maybe is it possible to possibly and this kind of Toronto as well? Is it possible to actually maybe get them in for an interview and just have a little bit of a you know, last minute low key captains.
Give me a second, I'll be back then.
No worries, we'll look to try and get them in, but yeah, look, it's funny because TrueLele had the first pick of players as far as I remember. And he picked Saturns. And IMO's first pick was Jim. And as much as Jim, you know, didn't stand out every single game, it is quite clear that he was overall probably the most impactful player across the 3 games for IMO's team. It was great to see IMO have a slow start, but then ramp things up, getting 23 kills in this domination game. And I just think overall it was just a better executed series from IMO.
Yeah. Okay, so Owen will join. We'll just have a quick talk with the grand winner of our All-Stars Mobile Mayhem session. Hope you guys are having a great time.
Maybe Toro's too busy crying and he doesn't want to join me.
Oh, come on.
Sorry, I can't even say that seriously. God. I'm joking.
That's all good. All right. I think, yeah, he might be gone. So we might just ask Owen to join the stream, join the channel, so we can talk to him for a bit, okay?
On a genuine note, it would be good to kind of understand, because I'm always the kind of person that is super interested in knowing how a player thinks in terms of, you know, their mindset during the heated moments. And just to say that Owen has joined. First of all, congratulations, Owen. You had the look of the Irish on your side, I will say, because I was behind you all the way. But how did that series feel for you?
Well, we came into it. I said from the start it was going to be an easy match, and it was. You know, it is what it is. But to be fair, though, I did mess myself up because, as you guys know, I don't play much of COD Mobile much anymore. And I've been grinding with the ASM 10. If you watched the showdown the other day, I fragged out every match with the ASM 10. So I kind of kicked myself in the balls, banning that weapon, because I was like, oh crap, I don't know what else to use now. So it took me 2 matches to warm up, to be fair.
Didn't it?
I got in the rhythm then. Third game, I started to pop off then. The RUS did it for me then. So yeah, first 2 matches, yeah, I just couldn't find a weapon to use. everything didn't feel natural. So
And how important was, because we noticed and we pointed out, how important was Jim in that first game, though, for you
oh
guys?
yeah, Jim fragged out like crazy. Personally, my head wasn't in it first game. Like I said, I just couldn't get in
Yeah,
the
yeah, I
rhythm.
saw that.
So looking at the scoreboard, seeing them carry me, like, and I will openly put my hands up and say I got carried the first match. I will.
Yeah,
I'm not going to be one of these people that love to credit only themselves. My team performed so great. I
that's
think I
true.
picked the right team. I got carried first match. Second game, we kind of evened it out, and then third game we showed them, we connected as a team. Third match, absolutely dominated it.
I do have a question about your roster. Like, you were playing against a super great player as well. Was there one specific player that you were the most scared about on the enemy team?
Honestly, no. I like they all played well. The other team, like they all. Every time I bumped into them, it felt like they all had the same kind of movement, accuracy. So I didn't really pick them apart from that. We just came on strong. Like every time we lost the objective, we didn't let our heads drop. Kyle and Jim were literally in-game leading it all. Like it went well.
And
Well,
I think that's one because kind of what was the team's mindset, even though you do have that little bit of time to reset. In the second game, in the Search and Destroy, you lost the first 2 rounds. I have to say, it was really fantastically played in the first 2 rounds by Torelli in Search and Destroy. Kind of, did that shake you guys up a little bit, or what was the antithesis of kind of coming back from that? And I know it ended up being 6-2, but it was such a switch up from you guys. What is there anything specific that caused that?
First 2 rounds, to be fair, I think because the people I chose for my teammates, like Jim and that, they all play together anyway. So there wasn't really
Okay.
many strats called. Like I was kind of roaming on my own. Like I didn't know, should I go B? Should I go A? Where am I holding?
Yeah.
And Talili's team played super slow. And I know that their one player, because I was holding mid for sounding, he was running back and forward, back and forward. And that was what threw us off both rounds because I was like, they're pushing
Okay.
B. But what they were
Yes.
doing, they was baiting us because that one dude, he wasn't doing anything. He was just doing this. He was running back and forward, and we was just confused on what side they was pushing. I'm guessing their whole team was literally sat at the back of A by the showers waiting, which
On
they
the
did.
first
And
one, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
so they played that really well. After the 2 rounds, though, we kind of just went, right, okay, let's just stick to the original 1-2A, 2B, one hold mid. As soon as we get one pick, we're kind of move away from that. And that's the way it went. Again, Jim, he did a fantastic job in game leading. Kyle played outstanding. They all play good. I've got no doubts in any of them. And they just said to me now, they said, don't be harsh on yourself. Because the first thing I said to them was, well played. But to me, that wasn't a win for me. And they said, why? I said, I couldn't get my head around winning that. Like, I didn't feel like I deserved to win it.
Fair.
You guys played outstanding the first 2 matches. I didn't. I know we still got the win,
I
but
But one thing I would say is that in that first game, because you weren't really doing much. You had like I think 2 kills within the first kind of 3-4 minutes. You were definitely struggling.
yeah.
But to be fair, in that individual game, you then got up to 14 kills and you were like within a couple of kills of many of the opponents. So on that regard, I genuinely think within that first game, you did a great job of bouncing back within yourself.
Well, to be honest, if it wasn't for Jim and Kyle like motivating me for that game, I probably wouldn't have, because the reason, like I said, I couldn't find a gun to use.
Yeah.
I kicked myself in the balls with the SM10 band, but um, usually I'm an aggressive player, as you guys see
Fair.
in the showdowns. So me being aggressive with other like the DHR, I just couldn't get to grips with it. So I changed my game style. I started just playing complete objective, contesting and trying to anchor for spawns. I picked off a couple of kills there, but
Yeah.
again, I wasn't playing my usual self. Like usually I'm the aggro, but I did kind of play a bit more objective. And Kyle and Jim said at the end of the match, like the last objective where it was more of contesting, it was neck on neck. I jumped in the window, got the 2-piece, and we kept it from there. And they put the win on me. I was like, no, guys, you got 45 kills. Like, it's got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, but
that's what I mean. The team motivation was, that's what you need in a team. It doesn't matter how good you are.
isn't it? Isn't
as
it?
as long as if I'm playing bad and you bounce me back from playing bad, I'll choose these teammates again next month if the All Stars go again next month. Simple as. Because
Yeah.
if it ain't for the positivity, you might as well just quit.
Yeah, the
It
thing
doesn't matter how good you are.
I do agree on the fact they said you don't have to be harsh on yourself, because when you're playing in these type of professional matches, the real amount of kills or the score in the end doesn't really matter. It's about the influence you put it in these games to your teammates and the support you gave them. So basically, we've seen you didn't have much kills on these Hardpoint, but you were talking about this retake on this hill when you just went through the window and got the 2 pick and just cleared the entire area. This is an important move for the team because that gave them the control of the spawns over again. So you don't have to put yourself down when you do that sort of stuff, because on our side, it was actually impressive to watch that, because we didn't say he's been playing trash, but now he's playing good. We said, okay, he did his job for his team. He did what they needed to get control of that, because you were being dominated for almost the entire game, and then you came back in the end and smashed that Hardpoint and managed to get that win on standoff. So that was actually impressive. So I really say you have to be proud about your team, because they did super great, and we've seen Jane popping off with 45 frags.
And
you've been doing your part of the job, and that's what matters tonight.
One of the things though, when I say, when I said like it didn't feel like a win to me, it wasn't how I play from time to time. I know my accuracy is really good and my movement is different. It's unique, but I just felt off. And that's why I said, even if we lost that match, I still would have lost it personally. And that's the biggest thing I think for comp players. If you don't feel confident, you lose. So it doesn't matter if you win, you still lose. It's one of the things I'm still learning to handle right now. Because I like I say, in the showdown, I popped off every match. I won in my mind. I was winning. Positive mindset, good performance. But
confidence is like the foundation of success, in my opinion, right? You can have the strats, you can have the individual fragging power, you know what I mean? You can have even a certain level of synergy, but if you don't have the confidence, all of that, in my opinion, falls apart, right? Because when you don't have confidence, the doubt comes into play. And when the doubt comes into play, the teamwork goes off. When the teamwork goes off, the motivation goes off. When the motivation goes off, the gun skills go off, right?
Prime example.
It's just
that first match, everything you just said there, when you doubt yourself, everything goes off. I was doubting myself. I was like, I can't find a weapon. My accuracy sucks. And every time I was saying that to myself, I was using good weapons. The DRH is a good weapon. But I kept choking out my accuracy. Like I found somebody and then I'll choke. They turn around and kill me. And I'm like, oh man, I suck. Come on. And then I'm doubting myself. But again, Jim and Carl was like, no, man, you're anchoring, you're getting the spawns, like you're capping.
Exactly.
That kill was important. And like I said, if it weren't for them, I wouldn't, and we all know from all the showdowns with myself, it takes me a couple of games to get in my flow. It's like boxing. You have to suss out your opponents. You need to learn how to play.
That is true.
But like I say, I'm going to take no credit for the win. My whole team, they did a phenomenal job. And to Lily, I told you it was going to be an easy match.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Yeah, just. And to be fair though, you did pick the players. You picked the players. Torelli had the first choice. Torelli had the first pick. And you picked Jim, and you then followed up with Kyle on phone. You followed up with iBot, and then Bills came in, and it was just that beautiful team coming through. So hey, look, still credit to you, to Owen, and it was honestly so much fun. And me and Flo, we were just having an absolute massive laugh
at casting
the games, and
that's what it's all about, man. Like the showdowns, this All Stars is the first All Stars. I hope chat you enjoyed it. We enjoyed it. And again, the showdown 2 days ago, we lost. My team did, but I didn't have, I laughed so hard, like Miney, Mystique, Natty, like laughing every game. And it was similar with this game, man. Like there was no toxic behavior. There was nothing.
No.
you know, Kyle Addison Stitches, he had the kilo at the start of the third match, and he popped off on ring, and he was just taking the piss, and it was just funny.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like it's not all about the competition, right?
No, yeah.
It's all about having
No.
the fun, especially when the game sometimes is in bad states. If you can have fun with it and have a laugh, that's all that matters.
110% agree.
You definitely didn't win as an individual tonight, but you won as a team and you had fun. That's the most important thing for these All-Star sessions.
Exactly.
And this is what's going to end our part of the stream tonight. I hope everyone had a super great time. Thank you, Owen, for being part of that. I'm pretty sure you're going to be joining us for further events and all this stuff. So if you want to say some last few words before you go, just go for it.
Just basically, I did see a couple of comments saying, why is he speaking? He got carried. It's not. If you join a comp team, boys, you know it's not about getting carried. It's part of playing as a team, a unit. You know, if you're a solo player and you feel that way, then you know that's why you're probably not playing in a top tier team.
That's what it's gonna take.
Much love, though.
With that being said,
Boy.
thank you, Owen. Thank you so much.
No problem.
That's actually too what he said. If you guys are saying someone is getting carried, you don't even consider yourself as a pro player, because in a team, it's not about individuals. It's as how your skills can help your team to be better. Basically, that's the point, and that's what he pointed out, saying that he wasn't happy about what he did as a person and as a player, but what his team did was great and super powerful tonight. So I really had a good time. That was a fun match, and that was super fun to cast with you. What are your last feedbacks before we go? Come on, let me know. You won the thing and you lost 50 euros. How does it feel?
Hey man, it feels absolutely tremendous. The best way to lose 50 euros, so to speak. Look, I think it is important that players look to use hopefully all the fun that we had on today's broadcast and just carry it on to any kind of gaming you do in the future. At the end of the day, gaming is an escape. It's a way to get away from the crazy world and the realities that we all live in. Nobody's perfect. You know, we all have our own crap, but I think it is always valuable to try to go into a game, have a bit of fun with friends, enjoy the experience, and then you're back in your own world kind of thing. So, you know, try to remember that, guys, and treat people the way you want to be treated, I suppose.
I'm gonna go into some speeches like that. Yeah, we're all gamers. Doesn't matter we are males or females. We're just players. So don't focus on the gender. Focus on the player. And remember something super important: the haters might make you stronger, but support will make you unbeatable. So please, everyone, show some support to Amplify by joining that Discord server. It's join the Mobile Mayhem Discord server as well. Well, you'll be aware of everything that's happening, special events, qualifiers, special phases, and all this stuff. Imperium and FloSkiLL were casting this Mobile Mayhem, and the last stream for Mobile Mayhem for 2020 will be back next year for the Mobile Mayhem EU Season 4. Hope you guys are super excited for that. Have some good, how do you guys, festivities? Yes, have some good ending year. Yeah, have some good holidays. We'll be back even stronger for the next Mobile Mayhem League. See you, everyone.
But if in time it's yesterday, your picture's gonna bring it home to me again. The world is waiting up. The world is waiting half a step beyond our door. Oh, and if it's not enough, I wanna see the stuff the world has got in store. I wanna take it all in, I'm falling. The cityscape by night, wanna catch in my photos. Where you go, every corner twice as bright. They'll be my treasures forever. When I can't hold you tight, I'll see the Stockholm lights. The Stockholm lights, the Stockholm lights.